When the Yorktowne started, it was, of course, during times of segregation. And so Black people were not allowed to be guests here. They could work here.
Right, sure.
Of course, we could work here. But then I believe late 1940s, early 1950s, it was in fact listed in the Green Book as a safe place for colored travelers.
We've just added the Paved Over Prominence tour to the guest guide here. So when people are looking at our history section, they can see that we do have some Black history tours here.
Ella Fitzgerald was a guest here?
Absolutely. Check this out. If you actually click in,
No way.
that'll bring your content forward.
It's over in this corner, tucked away, is a plaque of York's first Black firefighter. So there's more than 20 murals back in this section. The question for communities as a whole, if they're going to embark on a public art project within their communities, what is it that they should know or do for that particular neighborhood? Do you think that the vision of the artist would have been different if they knew that this was a predominantly Black neighborhood, but even more importantly, if they knew about the backgrounds of some of the individuals? Right before we opened, and even though I had seen the plans, to actually see it, feel it, I started crying. And I'm not usually that emotional because so many times when places say, oh, we're gonna be more diverse, often diversity ends up being tucked away in a corner somewhere. And this literally hits you from the moment you walk through the door. Looking at the ancestral line on the enslavers' side of the family, now connected through DNA, we can trace our family back to the 1400s. Keenheel quilt. The looks on the faces of the people here when I walk in with this quilt. What do I do with this? I just had it in a bag. My great-great-grandfather from Bamberg, his sister, great Aunt Jane, who was born enslaved, she's the one that stitched the quilt. But the story in the family was that the quilt was made with the remnants of slaves' clothing. I didn't know what to do with the quilt. I knew it didn't belong in just this bag. So I brought it to the staff with the History Center. They counted every stitch. They measured every square. The material isn't old enough to have been remnants of slaves' clothing. Now that doesn't change the fact that the person whose hands made the quilt was someone who was born enslaved. We celebrate not just history, but we also celebrate the history makers.